But it's a Rover. Yeah, but it's a GTI. Hello and welcome again to Sum 41's Best of the B-side from their original point of view. If you remember their first album, it was all killer, no filler. This is all filler, no killer, because it's another exciting video of doing stuff that's not really that exciting. So, what we're going to do today is have a go with this GUNK foam engine degreasant. So basically, if I get underneath the car, you're going to be able to see, you can see where I've rubbed or just brushed some dirt away from when I did my oil change before. You can see there's a lot of oil still stuck to the pan, and there's various bits of oil from all over the place from previously before, like you can see it there as well. It's dirty, just like Christina Aguilera. So what I'm going to do is I need to turn the engine on, get it warm, apparently, leave it a few minutes, then spray this foam engine degreasant on. And then once I've sprayed this bad boy on, leave it for another 10 to 15 minutes and then wash it off with some water. And that should be all it takes to get this clean. What I am going to do as well is agitate it. So I'll spray it and then I'm just going to, I've got like a stiff bristled brush that I'm going to use to clean it a little bit. Well, leave it 5 minutes, spray it, brush it a little bit and then see how it goes. So yeah, let's see how good this foam engine degreasant is. And if it does turn out to be quite good, then happy days. I'll start doing the rest of it. All right, so I sprayed a little bit of the degreasant along the top as well because I thought I might as well give it a little bit of a brush. I've done it on this plastic as well. And underneath, as I get down, you see where it's dripped on the floor. I sprayed some more on the bottom here. You see it's already sort of got rid of some of it. I've agitated it with one of these. You see this plastic one, and I did use this wire-ish one on the sump as well, just to see if I can get a bit more of it cleaned off. But I'm going to spray it one more time and then I'm going to leave it for the 10-15 minutes to do what it needs to do, and then hopefully hit it with a little bit of water and it should clean it all up. So I'll see. I just realised before I go too far, this is where it was before. See the dirtiness, and you see how it's cleaner here. But what I did was, instead of just blasting it with water, I suppose first off, disconnected the battery. I've also scrubbed this bit down by just dampening some cloth and scrubbing it, and then that's what I've done on the front here as well. So it does seem to help remove a lot of these bits. What I am going to do is use this on the bottom of the sump in a minute, and we'll see how well that goes. That's currently looking like this at the moment, so you can see it has removed some of the, agitated some of it off. In fact, it's done quite a bit in my opinion. Let me give it a blast with the hose and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I've given it a splash down with the water, as you can see by the water underneath me. And look at it now. So it's not just splashing it with water and then that's cleaned it up. Look how much difference it's made. However, I have, besides watering it, used some blue roll. So hitting it with the water didn't really do bugger all, but that one side, sorry, you might hear my heavy breathing because I'm half upside down. But once I'd gone at it with some blue roll to scrub it, it seemed to have got rid of it. So I've sprayed it, I agitated it with a brush, and then I've washed it off with the water. And then once I've washed it off with the water, I've had to agitate it again, but using the blue roll just sort of to wipe up the crap that's knocking around it. And that seems to have cleaned a lot of this up. The only thing is though, up here, I'm not entirely too sure how well that's going to go. That's sort of like the filth that's down there. So I don't really want to blast it with water down that bit. But then again, I have sprayed it, so maybe what I should do is just get a damp cloth or something and try and wipe it up that way. That might be the best way of doing it, because I don't really want to jet wash the engine bay, because that'll be fucking stupid. And I don't really want to just spray water down there, even though I have disconnected the battery. So let me see if I can find a way to clean that mess up down there. Yeah, that doesn't involve me splashing it with live water from a tap. So my solution to a problem that I think I created, as you can see, it's all, there we go, zoom in, I've cleaned it a bit down there, is I essentially used one of these really narrow, there you go, narrow detail brush to get in there, and then I've just slightly moved the coolant pipe so I can sort of get my hand underneath it in order to give it a clean. So yeah, that's my first attempt at trying to clean a few bits on here. This turned out all right. This bit underneath, as you can see from here, turned out really well. That's still water that's just dripping off because I've just given it another blast on a different setting. Yeah, and around the side, still all right. Alex from the future again, your favourite Alex. I'm currently in the process of editing the video that you watch, and you'll see my conclusion that I'll do in a minute, but I was thinking to myself, there's got to be a better way of also demonstrating the cleaning capabilities. And I remember I have that piston that I had taken out of the Rover, which is all dirty, oily and gunky, which we'll have a look at in a second. And I figured, well, while that's out, why don't I just spray the foam engine degreasant on that? I mean, it's not like you're going to actually do that with your pistons and your con rods, but it's a mechanical item that's dirty and oily, and you never know, maybe you did want to take them out and clean them up. Let's see if this does what it needs to do. I mean, I probably wouldn't use this. There's going to be something else that you could use, but if you're in a pinch, maybe you could use that, and it will probably better demonstrate the quality of it because it's kind of made of the same materials, so at least then it would look the same. But I thought, let me throw this in here quickly before I conclude the video. And yeah, hopefully it'll give another look at how potentially good this is by using a product that's knocking around. Let's do it. This is my homemade piston holding device. It is a Bluey scooter. There is other cartoon dogs that can make you feel terrible as a parent. A 10 kilogram kettlebell, and it's just balanced on the handle. So get the gunk. I'm going to spray it quite liberally, and then leave it for 5 to 10 minutes while I go do something else, and then yeah, agitate it a little bit if I can find the brush that I need to use to agitate it, and then wash it off with a steady stream of water, which I suppose I can't really use the rain or use actual hosage. So let me get this sprayed on now. We'll see if I can spray this on while recording. Don't worry about the scooter and me kid's still using it, but I mean, she doesn't actually. That's why I don't mind using it. Main reason why she doesn't use it actually is because it's got the 3 wheels, or the 2 wheels at the back and the 1 wheel at the front, which is actually rather quite awkward because then they end up accidentally kicking their foot on it. It's getting quite foamy. Put some more spray over here. And yeah, shake that off. There we go. I think I'm pretty much liberally covered. Alright, I'm going to leave it for 5-10 minutes and let it do its magic. It's been over 10 minutes and already, I must admit, like if you look here, this looks cleaner. I haven't sprayed it yet. I'm going to spray it down in a minute. But you can see it already has taken off some of the dirt and grime that's built up on this. Do you know what I didn't spray? I didn't spray this bit here on the top. I'm going to spray you, just so that, I know you're not supposed to do it upside down, but you know. Oh, you going to focus? See if I do that. Focus. There you go. I'm going to spray that down as well. See if that makes a difference. This is the dedication I have to you guys because it is raining. I don't know if you can see the rain. The rain's on my phone, but I can see the rain. Got me hose attachment. Right, come around the back. Let's spray this down a bit and see if this cleans any of this up. Don't worry, I will dry it off. That's part of the process as well. I mean, that bit's come out nice and clean. This bit's still dirty as anything. I mean, this isn't exactly what I would call a high-pressured, watery thing. Let me find something else to use. So I think in my case, this would have been considered one of those heavily soiled items, because if I come in close to this, there we go, lights on, you can see how dirty that is. Still dirty down here. Now, it did say that heavily soiled components you really need to scrub. Now what I have done is I've scrubbed this bit, and you can see it's come up quite shiny, and that's the same as that side. Now this is tactful, so this is the side I haven't scrubbed. I just put the stuff on and sprayed it. This, on the other hand, is the side that I did. I've spent, I don't know, 2 minutes wiping that down, just using blue roll of all things. I mean, you can see here it's nice and dirty, but yeah, so just using a bit of blue roll. Same again on, that's just had a gentle scrub, that's had a bit more, so you can see there, still dirty, very dirty, not as dirty.
Same with this, dirty. Literally just rubbed it down for like 2 seconds. It's still got a lot of crap coming off it, because you can see in my hands. And then on the top, yeah, that bit there was easiest to scrub. See where I've done not really a lot, where it's just got a bit, and then the easy part to it. So yeah, after and before. So it is doing the job. It's just in this particular circumstance, this is one of those items that you do need to scrub. So I've got my head up still, there we go. It's proper hammering it down. Yeah, so in conclusion, which I'll bring back to Alex in the past in a minute, in this circumstance, in cleaning this piston, sorry, I'm just looking at my hand because it is dirty. It looks like I've stuck my hand in a blooming mince pie, which, if you're English, you know what a mince pie is. I'm assuming it's only English people watching this because it's a Rover, or British people watching it because it's a Rover. I don't know how many Americans or of you guys abroad over on the continent have got Rovers. In fact, that'd be really interesting. If you do live in another country outside of the United Kingdom and you subscribe to the channel and you got Rovers, let me know, because it was strange. I went to a small town in Portugal and I saw a facelifted 25. I saw a 600. Did I see something else as well? Oh, and I saw a 45 as well, like a Mark 1 45. So yeah, and that was all in this small seaside town that, well, I say small, less than 5,000 people, I would have said, in that place. So yeah, it's quite nice to see those cars out and about and on the road. There was also a lot of Mark 4/5 Fiestas, so pre-facelifted Mark 4 Fiestas. Yeah, because I believe they called the facelift the Mark 5. Anyway, I'm off tangent on this. Yeah, do I rate the product? Actually, yes. I think future me, or past me, which is future me in the timeline of this video, also says that they do quite like it. But yeah, you need to agitate to clean it up. I'm looking back down at it. I'm not just looking randomly at things, but yeah, definitely. Cool. Give it a go. Give it a buy. It was alright. Can't remember what I paid for it. Following on me will tell you how much it cost. Yeah. So this stuff, foam engine gunk, it's alright. Should I have paid somebody else to do this for me? Yeah, because they probably would have done a better job than what I've done. So, hey-oh, but it's entertained me for half an hour or so. Now I'm wet and dirty. Just like Christina Aguilera. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Would you go out and buy this stuff? Yeah, probably. If you want to give it a go yourself, want to put a bit more time into it, maybe use one of them steam cleaners with it. Is it worth the money? I think I only paid £7 from Halfords. Good old Halfords. Yeah, it's worth it for a shot. Would I do it again? Yeah, particularly being as when you go to some places, they'll charge you hourly rates. So like hourly labour to clean an engine. That can be anywhere for it. Like if you go to a garage, that is. I don't know about detailer. I'm guessing the detailer is what, 150 plus. A garage I've spoken to, one local garage, they were like, yeah, it's hourly rate. Can be anywhere from 1 hour to 3 hours, depends on how dirty the engine bay is and why you're getting it cleaned. So I said, well, what's worst case? I thought, well, it's 3 hours, so that's 180 plus VAT. So what's that, 230, maybe £240 for a 3 hour thorough clean of the entire engine bay, in exchange for £7 and half hour of your life. If you're only doing it to give it a little spruce up, or you needed to trace a oil leak, then yeah, probably worth the money. Particularly if you're competent in what you're doing. I'm not particularly competent. So would I do it again? Yeah, sure, for a bit of a laugh. I wouldn't do it on purpose. If I had to do it, I would do it. Yeah, so do I rate the product? Yeah, it's all right. I think it needs another going over because I don't think I put enough of it on. I'm not going to lie, I think I got a bit scared because of electrics and water. So, yeah, because I don't know. I don't know. So, yeah. Anyway, off of that, thank you very much for taking the opportunity to watch this filler instead of killer video. I know it's a bit dull, but at least we've had a little look at what GUNK's foam engine degreasant does, and if it works, and it does kind of work. So, yeah, thank you very much. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one, which I'm hoping will be more like Sum 41's album, which is all killer, no filler. See you in the next one.